Hey there everybody, my name is Sam. Welcome to the channel. This is the midweek fixture. I plan on putting out a video once or twice a week, so be looking out for that. But this is the introductory video. Um, so my name is Sam. I'm from the United States, as you could tell by my accent and also by my kit. And I absolutely love the sport of football, the sport of soccer. And that's what the channel is mainly going to be about. So the United States is obviously not the footballing nation that a lot of U.S. fans want it to be, but I think that offers a very different perspective on the sport. I'm coming at the sport not as being the most popular sport and something that I could talk to everybody about at school or at work. I'm coming at the sport from just a pure love of the game. And I'm sure that a ton of other people are that way as well. But I just have this pure love of the game, and I really, really want to release that to the United States, and I want to show that to people. Any chance I get to talk to people, I'm talking about football and just trying to even just explain the basics of it. A lot of people just don't get it. It's outside of their wheelhouse. American sports and football just work completely differently. And one of the things on the channel that I like to do is I'd like to explain how football works to Americans. I'd like to go over the past, present, and the future of U.S. soccer, whether it be the federation, the professional league, semi-professional, or grassroots as well. All of that is really important. And football, from the base of it, grassroots football is by far the most beautiful game there is. Um, just the fact that it's loved by over half the globe, more than 3.5 billion people love football. That just says so much about the game. As well as, personally, I just love to, I love to learn about different cultures, and I love to talk to different people. Um, I think football is easily the best avenue to do that with anybody in the world. Of course, not everybody in the world loves football, and not every nation talks about football, but with more than half the world being fans of football, you can't go anywhere in the world without having that connection with somebody. It truly is just it is a great, I don't know how to, it evens everybody out. I can go to South America. I can go to Australia. I can go to Asia, Africa, Europe, anywhere I go. I may not be able to speak the language there, and I probably won't be able to speak any of those except for maybe some basic conversational Spanish. But if I see somebody with a ball and they got two shirts on the ground or whatever it is indicating a goal, you better believe I'm going to be able to talk to that person. Maybe not vocally, but I can talk to them in the heart. And that's really what I love about the game is I can go anywhere. And as long as I know something about football, I will be able to connect with the majority of the world. So on the channel, I'm just going to try and showcase football in the United States, as well as go ahead and talk about the past, present, and future of U.S. soccer, and I guess world football as well, but mainly U.S. soccer. And I'm going to try and showcase some of that. I'm going to try and do some match day vlogs for MLS, USL, amateur teams, whatever. I'm going to try and do that and showcase that the beautiful game, it may not be mainstream in the United States. We may be still in that stage of being niche, but it is alive and well here. We have our own culture with football. A lot of people like to say that Americans don't know football and they don't have their own culture. For the majority of Americans, that is true. They don't know football, and that's what I'm going to try and help with this channel. And they may not understand football culture, but the people in the United States who are football fans, we have an amazing football culture. And it just, the fact that we are not the most popular sport and we don't support the most popular teams, and the most popular leagues and games, I think that makes our support stronger. We do. U.S. soccer does argue. U.S. soccer fans do argue a lot, but I think at the end of the day, our passion for the team, the people who stick with the team thick and thin, and stick with the country through thick and thin, at the end of the day, we're going to be in the stands there, just screaming our heads off at any chance we can get for any sort of success for the United States. And we may be overly critical of our coaching staff, of our players, but that just means that we know what we're talking about. We definitely don't demand perfection. We demand a good product on the field because we're knowledgeable of what a good product is. And I'm going to try and articulate that in videos here as well. So that's a bit about me. I don't know if I mentioned, but I think I'm also going to try and do club profiles. Obviously past, present, future of U.S. soccer. That involves MLS and USL. So I'm going to try and do some club profiles in the United States to show that U.S. soccer has a lot more history than people think it does. MLS started in 1994, but some of these teams were from way before that, back in the NASL days and even before that. And even in that MLS came around in 1994. It started in 1996. So in this 25 years that MLS has been around, we're finally getting to Generation 2. People have grown up with this. I'm going to try and showcase that new generation of football fans in the United States leading up to World Cup 2026, where we're the majority host and we will host the finals. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it right now. We're going to host the finals sometime within a week of our 250th anniversary, 4th of July, of our national independence. And just the goosebumps I get right now of just thinking about that is insane. And I just can't. I'm just going to try and showcase that, showcase our 5-year walk up into that. So I think I just been rambling, but I think as I was saying, I have kit collection. That's one of my favorite things to do with football is new kits every year. And I'm going to try and do club profiles of all of the kits that I own and try and showcase some of the smaller clubs as well. I have a lot of kits from small clubs, some from Central America, smaller clubs in Europe, things like that. So I'm going to try and showcase that, as well as, of course, the club profiles for teams in the United States. So that's the goal for the channel. If you made it to this point, I've been rambling. Thank you for sticking with it. First video, but I'm really excited to see where the content goes from here. It may not be great at the beginning because I've never really done this type of thing before, but we'll get there. Just make content and learn from it, right? Make content and learn. So yeah, thank you for watching the video if you've made it to this point in time. And I hope you have a nice day. You'll see some stuff soon, so go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks.